Hello, foodies. Welcome back to my channel Tasty Treats by Nikki to the English series of my recipes. So, meeting you all again with a new fresh recipe, and today's recipe is a healthy Chikoo ice cream recipe. Yes, and you all are surprised that how can an ice cream be so healthy? So, let's check out the recipe, and you'll come to know when we start the recipe as soon as we go deep inside the recipe. So for the starting, what we have to do is frozen chikoos. You have to take frozen chikoos. So here I have taken these frozen chikoos. So I have froze them in the freezer for about 5 to 6 hours, not more than that. Otherwise they'll become hard like a stone, and then it will not help you make an ice cream, but rather it will help you make something else. Anyways, so 6 not chicken, chikoos. I've made so much of chicken and all that recipes that I whenever I make a dessert recipe now, it is very difficult to feel that recipe and say all the ingredients. I switch to oil sometimes, and instead of milk or water or ghee or something like that. Anyway, so this is a fun and roller coaster for me. So yeah, I was saying that you need 6 frozen chikoos for this recipe. Peel off the skin nicely of the chikoo. We do not have to keep the skin of the chikoo here when you're making ice cream with it or a juice with it. Now there's I think only one fruit that you can keep the ice cream. You can keep it with the skin for the ice cream. You should not remove the skin. I think it is Peru ka ice cream that is very famous in the market now, because whenever you make that ice cream, what you do is you literally grind it all together and then you sieve it. Yes, because you have seeds in it, right? That small seed. So you have to sieve it. So even if you remove the skin of it or you don't remove, it will not make any change. It doesn't make any change. Now here, after slicing, removing the skin of the chikoos, you have to dice them very small, like you have to chop them very small, so that you don't get a trouble when you make a puree out of it. Also remember, you have to take out the seeds of the chikoos when you're chopping them, and also if there is any hard portion or any rotten portion or spoiled portion, please do remove that. We don't want to add it to the ice cream. Like that also, you should not consume all that. Okay, so all the chikoos are done nicely. Add into a bowl and keep the bowl aside. Not aside, but yeah, we need the bowl. Exactly, need the bowl now. So the next step here is, after chopping the chikoos, dicing the chikoos, the next step is here. I have taken these dates. So here I have taken 10 to 15 dates that I had soaked in milk, lukewarm milk. So 4 tablespoons of milk I took. I soaked these dates in that 10 to 15. I removed the seeds, so they are seedless dates here. So now you know why it is an healthy ice cream, because you are not going to add any sugar or any sweetening ingredient here. We are using dates to add that sweetening agent to our ice cream. So the chikoos will definitely be a little sweet, but if there are some chikoos, they don't have flavor, they don't have taste sometimes. If you have that kind of chikoos with you, so you can definitely go with the dates. But if your chikoos are like super sweet, you don't have to add anything, just add the chikoos. So, but still, I wanted a little sweetening element in the ice cream. You know, ice creams are always sweet and pleasant when you have them. The dessert, right? So I've added here dates, soaked khajur, and remember, you have to soak it for at least 5 hours. I soaked it for 5 hours with the warm milk, room temperature, not in the fridge, room temperature. And then we are doing it now. We are making a paste out of it. If you have a hand blender, well and good, make a smooth paste out of it. Hand beater, not beater, hand beater, well and good. If you don't have, no problem, you can do a fine paste in your mixer grinder or blender also. I had a hand blender, so I have used it. If you don't have it, do not worry, you can use a mixer also. Now you can see that creamy paste we have got, the smooth paste that we have got, are ready with our chiku and dates paste. The next step here is now to whip the cream. Yes. So for this recipe, now the second step goes in the whipping, the Amul cream, the fresh cream. Now this is a full fat cream. The milk also was full fat milk. So here I have taken 250 ml of full fat cream. The whole dabba I took. Okay, it's okay if you don't discard the water that you get inside the box of the cream. I have taken that water also. Now we are going to beat this cream for almost 15 minutes to 20 minutes. First 5 minutes medium speed, lower speed, and then we will go to higher speed. Not in the beginning you choose to be on a medium speed. Slowly it starts incorporating air inside when you keep continuously beating the cream. After that, if you speed it up, you can see now that my cream has doubled in size, quantity not size, sorry. My cream has, the cream here in the bowl has increased or doubled in the quantity. That is because of the incorporation of the air when you are beating the cream continuously on high speed. It has to be creamier and smoother when you are doing it. So this is done now. Now we are going to combine both the ingredients, the chiku and dates ka paste that we made and the cream that we just did. Like we just beating the cream. Yeah, we did that process. Now we are going to mix these two ingredients very nicely using the cut and fold method that you use while mixing the ingredients of the cake. So nicely just mix it with the cut and fold method. Now remember here, while mixing everything together, you have to be very careful, and careful in the sense you have to be very careful that you don't use a beater or anything, because we do not want to incorporate any more air. You have seen that the cream is nice, fluffy, full of air, and just look at the texture. And when you're mixing, make sure the batter should be completely mixed. You should not, now you see that cream ka little white layers, you should not be able to see that. It should be that perfectly mixed, okay? Otherwise your ice cream will not give that proper creamy taste. Look at the paste, you don't at all see anywhere, you don't see that white cream ka spots anywhere. You have mixed it nicely. Now we transfer the mixture into a container, a refrigerator safe container, a freezer safe container. I have used here my loaf pan mold, loaf cake ka loaf pan I am using here. You can use any container you have which is a freezer friendly container. Do not take a glass container, because once you keep anything for freezing, the material that you have kept for freezing will expand once it is freeze. It will expand a little. So never use glass utensils or glass containers to store anything in the freezer. And you have to freeze it for 24 hours, covering it like this with a foil paper, aluminium foil paper, or a cling wrap. Why? I'll show you now. You see this ice crystals here on the cling foil. If you don't put it now on the ice cream, these crystals will be on your ice cream. These crystals will form on your ice cream, and look at that creamy texture you see. You will not get this creamy texture of the ice cream. The ice cream looks so creamy and so smooth already. Let's plate it. So now when I'm scooping it, you can see how smooth it is and how smoothly it has come off. So this is the reason that you have to freeze it for at least 24 hours to get that best quality ice cream The second thing is, whenever you're making ice cream, I'm giving you the tips here, so listen carefully and remember this. So the second important thing here while making ice cream is that you have to give full fattening agent to the ice cream, like full fat milk, full fat cream. Next is the air bubble thing. You just saw that when I poured the batter into the container, after that I tapped it on my chopping board. The way you do it for the cakes, same way you have to do it, so that air bubbles release, because we have incorporated a lot of air while whipping it. So when you do that, the air bubbles will release. So these are the basic components and tips to make a good delicious smoothie ice cream. And I have topped it with some finely chopped frozen finely chopped chikoos. You can also use a chocolate paste or a chocolate sauce for the topping. And a delicious healthy Chikoo ice cream is ready. Now you'll know how to make the healthiest version of the ice cream. So quickly go and try the recipe, and do let me know in the comment section about your feedbacks on this recipe and the taste and the idea of an healthy ice cream. I know you must have never seen any healthier option for ice cream till date, but here it is for you all. If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also share the video with all the ice cream lovers who love ice cream but cannot have it because of their weight problems and dieting issues. So this is the recipe that you all can have even if you are dieting. Look at that smooth texture. The spoon just goes inside. You don't have to look at that. It is so soft and creamy, I tell you. This is literally yum. I can't tell you. The flavor of the Chikoo and the dates is just amazing. I'll just show you all. And this is really amazing. So quickly go and try the recipe. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video and share the video, and also go and watch out my previous recipes on the I button.